This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The 2018 Apple Blossom Festival queen and her two princesses were crowned at the Royalty Selection Pageant Saturday.
The Second Harvest Mobile Food Bank is making a stop in the Larson housing community on February 22nd.
Two-time cross-country skiing Olympian Sadie Bjornson of Winthrop, Washington got deep about what goes through her mind before, during, and after an Olympic event.
After a dominating win at Davis, 63-30.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
The 2018 Apple Blossom Festival queen and her two princesses were crowned at the Royalty Selection Pageant Saturday. Queen Greta Wiersma and her two princesses, Sophie Castillo and Jessica Murray, will reign over the 99th festival. How do you like them apples? The 5 out-of-town judges have the whole day for the selection process. There's a morning panel and an afternoon one-on-one session that each count for 25% of the candidate's score, and the evening pageant, where candidates give a speech and answer impromptu questions, counts for 50% of the candidate's score. With the speech topic being, "Somebody once told me," Queen Greta said,
"Just because we are told to be or not to be certain things doesn't mean we have to listen. Everybody likes to tell us what to do or who to be. But some of the most important lessons are shown, not told. My grandparents are a perfect example. They told me hard work and perseverance are important."
Queen Greta and Princesses Sophie and Jessica will reign over the 99th Apple Blossom Festival, which is to be held April 26th through May 6th. I'm Madison Meyer with iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag, what's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
The Second Harvest Mobile Food Bank is making a stop in the Larson housing community on February 22nd. The event is from noon to 2 p.m. in the gym of North Elementary School located at 1200 West Craig Street. Free produce, perishable food, and other groceries are available to all households in need of food assistance. Organizers say no appointment or documentation is required. The Mobile Food Bank visit is sponsored by the Microsoft Data Center in Quincy, Grant Transit Authority, the Moses Lake School District, Opportunities Industrialization Center, and Thrivent Financial Services. For volunteer and sponsorship opportunities, contact Jack Eaton at the Microsoft Data Center at 509-787-6352. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Are your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Two-time cross-country skiing Olympian Sadie Bjornson of Winthrop, Washington got deep about what goes through her mind before, during, and after an Olympic event. Sadie competed in the 2014 Winter Olympics.
I try to relax every single muscle so that there's really no tension involved. The only muscle working is my brain. I just shut my eyes and I visualize, the different ups and downs in the courses, where I'm going to make my moves. I'm heading up to the first climb. I definitely don't want to go too hard at the beginning because this is a hard course and pacing is important. Nerves come in a lot of different forms. Sometimes they come to your muscles and they make you feel like totally shaky. Sometimes they do this bizarre thing where they make you so nervous that you almost become to this relaxed state where you're like, okay, come on, leg, you can do it.
In this video interview with the New York Times, Sadie says she tries to separate her mind from her body to ease any physical pain during her races. Sadie says her biggest motivator is her mother. She also says she tries to not look at the competition before the race.
I really try to not look at my competitors. I think sometimes when you look at them, they seem like they're like 30 feet tall, or their muscles are, this big, and you don't see just another competitor. And so I try to not look around. I try to only think about what I can control and what I'm going to accomplish. It's nobody else, it's me, just doing what I do every day.
Sadie and her brother Eric will compete in the 2018 Olympic men's and women's cross-country ski events, which begin at around midnight, February 13th, Pacific Time. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News.
After a dominating win at Davis, 63-30, Moses Lake Chiefs girls basketball has completed the regular season undefeated. Only 5 schools in the entire state went undefeated in the regular season, regardless of classification. Moses Lake, Central Valley, Linden Christian, Zilla, and Medical Lake are the only schools in the state to finish undefeated. Of those, only Central Valley is 4A. The Chiefs went undefeated 2 years ago, but head coach Matt Strophe doesn't think that takes away anything from this year's undefeated season.
It's a different team, and so this is their 20-0. That was the other 20-0. It's kind of neat that we have it in our record books. I think it might even be, for some of the kids, more special because we're a different team than we were 2 years ago. But I think it's just its own unique 20-0 and has its own specialty to it.
Moses Lake is the number 1 seed entering districts. The Chiefs will get the first round bye before hosting the winner of the West Valley Eastmont game on Friday at 7 p.m. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.